Hello everyone, well I'm Angie from Wish Upon a Style and I wanted to share something with you today. So for those of you of the Jewish faith, including myself, we're in the middle at the moment of celebrating one of our highest, holiest festivals. It is in fact the Jewish New Year at the moment. It commenced on Sunday at sundown. Today is Tuesday the 27th of September and the festival will actually end at sundown this evening. And you know, most of our holidays and festivals revolve around food, and the New Year is no exception, and we always have traditional things that we serve just during those particular festivals. And when it's New Year, it's quite customary and it's a tradition to give and receive honey cake. Now, I don't know why we don't have it the rest of the year actually, because it's absolutely delicious, but anyway, the tradition goes back many, many centuries, and actually it's credited to the Jews of Eastern Europe. Now, I don't know how many centuries it does go back, but I do know that we are now celebrating the year 5783 in the Jewish calendar. So you can now see why a lot of our traditions are very old. And there is a symbolism behind the honey cake. And by the way, there's another tradition we have, and that is to slice up apples and then dip them in honey. And again, really delicious. And of course, this has so many health benefits. Now, the symbolism behind this is to wish each other a very happy and a sweet and a fruitful New Year. And I just think that's just a wonderful sentiment. And that's why I wanted to tell you about it today, in case you weren't aware of it. Now, I also should say I'm very proud that my daughter Sasha has carried on the tradition, and just before the weekend she baked a whole batch of honey cakes to give to family and friends. And something else I thought was really, really a lovely gesture, and that is at my mother's synagogue they gave each and every member their own mini honey cake, and it actually says handmade with love. So I thought that was a really sweet thing to do, and it actually got me thinking that whatever faith you have or belief, or even whatever nationality you are, you probably have something similar. I'm sure that you have a special cake that you serve during certain festivals or at certain times of the year. I know that in Germany, for instance, it's customary to give Stollen at Christmas, and again in Italy it would be panettone. So I thought it would be a lovely idea if you have something that you'd like to share with us, perhaps put it in the comments, even a photo of whatever cake it is that you're used to kind of serving during certain times, and perhaps mean something to you as well. And if anyone would like the recipe, of course, for my daughter's honey cake, I'd be happy to give that too. So that's really what I wanted to say to you today. You might be thinking, well, what's all this got to do with styling and entertaining at home, which is what I'm normally talking about? Well, it has everything to do with that really, because I'm going to be inviting family over this afternoon to have an afternoon tea, and of course, pride of place will be some honey cake. I've already started making a centrepiece. This is part of it, but I'm actually going to extend it as a runner along the whole of the table. And to match this, I've got a really pretty tea set, so I'm going to be using this. As you can see, it's really lovely bone china. It's white and it's gold rimmed, and it's got lilac flowers with greenery on. It's going to go perfectly with the centrepiece as well. I will probably get out the best silverware as well, and I think we'll all have a lovely time and make some more memories. So finally, I just wanted to wish my Jewish family and friends Rosh Hashanah Tova, and for everybody else who isn't celebrating the Jewish New Year at the moment, well, I wanted to wish you days full of happiness, sweetness, prosperity, and of course, good health.